Hey guys, today I'm doing another throughout the years video. This one is kindergarten, and if you don't know what a throughout the year video is, go watch my first one. So kindergarten, I went to two kindergartens. I started kindergarten in when I was four, yeah. And I went till I was 6, and that's just the way we do it in Germany. If your parents work or whatever, that's just what you do. The first kindergarten, it was really big and it was really nice, and like what you guys I guess would consider daycare, that's what our kindergarten was like, except it was like a ginormous version of that. So there was like 2 stories of toys, and there's so much stuff. And my first kindergarten, it wasn't as big as my second one on the inside, but the outside was bigger. There was just sand pits and like bridges to walk on, and there was like play sets just play house on and all that, and it was really nice. Like, I loved kindergarten. Well, kindergarten, you obviously start to make your first friends. There was this girl named Julia, and Julia and me did not like each other. We were not very good friends. We just didn't get along. Like, it was just one of those people that we didn't get along with. And she lived in my small town. My first kindergarten was outside of town, just like a 5-minute drive away. And we didn't get along, so we never hung out or anything. And, I don't know, it was just weird. And, I had a bunch of friends in kindergarten. I don't really remember, like, that much. I remember we used to have this, like, big play set where it was, like, a cave on the inside, and then the outside you could, like, climb. So it was, like, wall climbing with a cave on the inside. There was just beds everywhere. It was so nice. And we always hung out there. And, like, our kindergarten, you could pretty much do whatever you wanted, except there was one time a day, and it was arts and crafts time. And we had, like, arts and crafts, like, groups. And I was in a group, and there was, we were drawing some kind of picture with, pencils, and then the teacher left, and we all started playing truth or dare while drawing our little pictures, and one dare led to another, and I got dared to sharpen my pinky finger. I thought it wouldn't do anything. I mean, I don't know, I just thought it wouldn't do anything. I was in kindergarten, I was stupid. So I put my pinky finger in the thing, and I, like, turned it, and my whole nail just came right off. It was, like, the most painful thing ever, and then, we had to explain to the teacher what happened, and she got really mad, so we got sent into timeout at kindergarten, and it was terrible. I don't know, like, the first kindergarten, really, I did, like, the first kindergarten, I don't remember a lot of, because I was just still so young. I just really remember Julia and that accident, and then I remember first time I lost my tooth was when this guy named Mitchell ripped it out of my, like, I was like, I want to lose this tooth, and Mitchell was my best friend, and he grabbed the tooth, and he ripped it out, and it really hurt. And I was holding my teddy bear because I was so scared, and I started, like, dripping blood everywhere onto my teddy bear. And I went home, and I was like, Mommy, my teddy bear has blood all over it. And that's how the story, and she's like, well, you shouldn't have done that. I was like, well, I couldn't help it. And then I guess one thing led to another. I had to get a new teddy bear because I did not want to have anything to do with a bloody teddy bear. It was gross. I, like, hid him in the backyard in, like, the shed, and my parents couldn't find him, so they bought me a new one. And that was pretty much, like, my first year. I don't remember anything of it. And then my second year of kindergarten, and don't think I'm stupid, like, this is actually what happens in, this is actually how we do it in Germany, so I'm not, like, repeating kindergarten or whatever. So I was 5, and in my other video, I told you guys about how my first cat died. Well, when I was 5, I wanted my second cat, and so I did. Our really good family friends, they had just had kitties. Well, their kitty was pregnant, and she went missing for a couple of days, and I guess she was in the garage she was locked in the garage for a couple of days. They were on vacation, and she had her kitties, and all of them died except for my kitty, and his name's Gizmo. He's really cute. I love him. So only him and his mom survived, And since we just had our cat, and they didn't want another cat, they already had like 3 cats. They said that we should take it, and we did. And he was a really shy cat. Like, he would like hide in the corner all the time. Like, he didn't meow. He made like a squeaking noise, so we called him Gizmo after the Gremlins movie. And yeah, that's how I got my cat, and I was in love with him. Except he wouldn't do anything with me because he was like so shy. So I would literally just sit in front of like my cat, staring at him in a corner when I was like 6, just for like my whole life. Like, that was all I ever did. I sat there with a little kitty ball, and I just tried to play with it, and it would never play with me, and it was the most devastating thing ever. So again, going into the second year of kindergarten, I went to the kindergarten that was in my little small town. I lived in a really small town. Like, it was really, really tiny, and my mom thought it'd be better to put me into that kindergarten because then I was about to go to school next year. So I went to kindergarten there to meet like friends, and so I didn't go to school knowing nobody. And so I went to kindergarten first day, and you know who I saw? I saw Julia. I was like, really? She followed me to my kindergarten? I was not excited at all. And then we took like kindergarten pictures the first day, and they put me next to her, and I was so not excited. I was so pissed. And so out of nowhere, it was like lunchtime after the pictures, and she comes up to me and she's like, man, I'm so sorry. Like, can we just be best friends? And I guess in kindergarten you don't really consider who your best friends are. You're just like, oh, best friend. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And we started talking, and we actually really got along. And she was my best friend up to grade 3. And we were just best friends. We were inseparable. So we would do everything together. And my kindergarten had this water, like, it had a really big hill. And, well, it wasn't really big, but it was, like, really steep. And they put a slip inside, so it was like a water slide. And I would always, I had this crush on this guy named Alex. And Julia was a really smart girl, and she already knew how to write. And so she wrote a letter to Alex saying, if you like me, can you go slide down the water slide naked? And surprisingly, he did it. And then when he had to explain, he said, I wrote him a letter and telling him to do that. So then I got in trouble, and then they realized I couldn't write, so nobody really got in trouble for it, but it was really awkward. All I really remember from kindergarten years is, like, playing in the sand pit, you know, making new friends. We had a lot of arts and crafts time, a lot, I guess, just to get the creative mind going, and I hated it. I'm not a creative person. Couldn't draw, like, a really nice picture if it saved my life. I couldn't. I draw a stick man. So that's all I really remember. I just remember there being a garage full of, like, toys. So there's, like, those, like, trucks you can drive, and it was really kind of cool. Like, it was just really fun. And, yeah, that year I pretty much just became friends with everybody that was going to be my grade 1 class, and grade 1 to 3, obviously. And, that's all I really remember. This is, like, a really stretched version of what actually happened. I lost a bunch of teeth. I was so proud of myself. I lost probably 8 teeth in 2 years. I was so excited. That was all I remember. I remember being like, if you know me, I'm a really hyper kid. When I'm around a lot of people, I get, like, really hyper, and I start jumping up and down, and I'm just like, I say stuff I don't want to. Like, it's just really crazy. And before, when I was in kindergarten, it didn't really start happening unless I ate a lot of candy. So I used to smuggle candy to school, and I thought I was so badass because I had the candy, and my mom didn't know I took it. And that was great till the day my mom started locking the drawers of the candy, and I wouldn't be able to have any. So I went to school, and I went to kindergarten, it was just really boring. The summer from kindergarten to grade 1, I don't remember a lot. I remember there being this little band, and they had a song called All Summer Long or something I don't know. It was some weird song, and it was like a German song, and I pretty much said, oh yeah, let's have fun, let's enjoy summer, not go back to school. It was probably the worst song ever for a kid to listen to. And I bought the CD with my own money, because I thought if I bought the CD, I'd have the excuse to never go back to school, and I'd be like, they do it, why can't I? And I think I got, like, grounded for, like, 2 days because of that. I don't really, like, remember that much. That's all I remember. So I guess this is where I'm going to leave off. I'm just going to go do the grade 1 video, and that's all I can really tell you. Yeah, that was kindergarten for me. I hope you liked it. Bye!